Now, I know what you're probably thinking. What the heck? It's spooky month. This feels really off base. But when you really think about it, what's more Halloween than dressing up in costume? So really, we're still on theme. Welcome to the Chemtrails Podcast. I am, of course, your host, Jay, and joining me tonight are my good friends, Brian and Tony. How you doing tonight, fellas?
Doing good. And why not have a bit of adorableness on top of spookiness?
And there was also a horror-themed, like, little mini arc in here, so, like, still counts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So why not have both? And if you say no, kiss my ass.
You clearly just don't like fun.
Hey, people.
Yeah, so this is a show we've been talking about. This is actually one of the anime that got Brian back into watching modern anime.
Yeah.
Because we actually sat Brian's happy ass down and was like, guess what, buddy? You're joining us in this anime night Discord call. Because it's like, this has a good dub. We like it, and I think you're gonna like it too. Turns out Brian really did like it. So
Yeah.
you know, we get to add more anime to it. Don't worry, y'all. I'm slowly. Listen. Now that we got Brian to try out Uma Musume, I'm one step closer to getting an Uma Musume episode onto the podcast. One step closer.
It's bound to happen.
It will happen.
Yeah.
It will happen. I swear.
I just wish they would actually do an actual dub.
Yeah, it does. It is kind of odd. It is kind of odd. I mean, it made sense when like there was no English version of the game, but now that it's blown up via the global side of things, you would think Cygames would give it a dub. I mean, it's nowhere near as big of a flop as their previous anime game franchise that they tried to kick off, Princess Connect. Does anybody remember Princess Connect?
I do. I remember that.
Yep. but thankfully Uma Musume is on like a whole nother level. Like it just continues to be great. But enough horsing around. We're gonna go ahead and do what we usually do when we start off these episodes and jump right into the news with Brian. Take it away, Brian.
So, unfortunately, we have another in memoriam.
Oh no.
No.
Legendary actress, Diane Keaton.
No!
I heard about this. Sag.
Diane Keaton! Oh dang,
Yeah.
man. Love Diane Keaton.
79 years old.
Well, full long life. She will be missed.
She was still acting. Like IMDb says that she has 3 different projects in the works.
Oh wow.
Her last thing came out in 2024. But she is a legendary actress. I mean, not Scarface. Godfather.
I was gonna say, wasn't it Godfather? I was like, it wasn't Scarface, it was Godfather. Yep.
Godfather, Father of the Bride, Northern Lights, The First Wives Club, many things.
You know, I heard a rumor that they tried to get her to play in the Batman movies alongside her ex-husband or her husband at the time.
Oh.
They were gonna get her to play. I think the rumor was she was either gonna be Vicky Vale or Selena Kyle.
Interesting.
I could see either. More Vicky Vale than Selena Kyle. More so because
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer just like owned that shit. But
Oh yeah, indeed.
I could also see her playing one of those like forgotten love interests from the 70s, like Vesper Fairchild
Oh yeah.
or
for
Silver
sure.
or Silver St. Cloud.
Sure. She actually also appeared in a Justin Bieber music video.
The fuck?
Huh?
For what song?
Ghost.
Huh.
He filled in the role for Bieber's grandmother, which is what the song was about.
Interesting. That's sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Random, but
But-
very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, great actress, will be missed.
For sure.
Then we had New York Comic Con, which honestly didn't have too much outside of a couple trailers and a lot of comic news. But the few things that did come out, I will shotgun real quick.
All right.
That might be interested in us. They have started production on writing for Daredevil Reborn season 3.
You mean Daredevil Born Again?
Born Again, sorry.
Kind of the same thing. Technically, yeah, you're technically not wrong because Re is again.
But yeah, they had Kristen Ritter and Charlie Cox come on and talk about it, but didn't say too much. The creator was also, the showrunner was also there, and he had mentioned that teased that Matthew Lillard's character, because if you remember, it was announced that he's going to be in the new season.
Who was Matthew Lillard playing?
He didn't say, but he said that it's a secondary antagonist to Fisk.
Interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
because the main antagonist to Fisk is Matt.
It would have been really cool to see Matthew Lillard play Muse if Muse wasn't so
Oh, yeah.
underwhelming.
Yeah, but you know who Lillard is speculated to play?
Oh.
Mr. Fear.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah, I've heard that, and that would be interesting.
So like
They
they could
also
like
did-
like they could bring in like the Circus of Crime type stuff. Interesting.
Yeah.
Part of me-
And also, sorry, go ahead.
Well, it would fit for Lillard because of his reputation in the horror genre, and given the fact that Mr. Fear uses, well, fear, obviously. And having like all that experience in the genre, in the horror genre, would really play to Lillard's strength.
He better have a silly top hat.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Need a silly top hat.
I mean, just recently, he's in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Or
remember.
he,
I remember seeing that.
Yeah,
But
he.
Did he play William Afton?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Ah, that makes sense.
But they also did talk about X-Men 97, season 3 confirmed.
Nice.
And also they confirmed that the original creators and director are returning.
Even the guy that got fired, who?
No, the original 97
Oh.
creators. The X-Men creators.
Oh, I was like, I thought that one guy got fired because of all the
Yeah.
like the controversial stuff.
He did, but it appears taking his place are people that worked on the original X-Men animated.
Okay.
And they showed a con exclusive trailer. They also showed a con exclusive trailer for Vision Quest, but in that one, it confirmed characters like Ultron.
Yep.
Friday.
Friday. Okay. I mean, I guess also a AI. So duh.
Edith, which they're giving a voice to.
Didn't Edith already have a voice?
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah, I would say she was like a
But it's
like
a different
talking
voice
one.
actress for this.
Because they got a big actress to voice Edith in Far From Home. I don't remember who off the
Yeah.
top of my head.
Surprise characters that I didn't even know how to name.
Wasn't it Lorena
Didn't
Bachman?
know.
Or no, Lorena Bachman was Gideon. I don't know. Maybe I'm confusing different superhero AIs. I don't remember.
But do you remember Dumb E and You?
No. What you call me, Brian?
Those are the names of the little claws that Tony has.
Oh yeah.
I did not. I don't remember that at all.
Yes, I do. Well, I'm just weird to remember small details.
Yeah, maybe.
Funnily enough, character shown in the trailer, Jarvis.
Like the butler or the AI? But Jarvis was used to make Vision. How does that work?
Apparently it is going to be AI Jarvis, but voiced by the guy who played him in Agent Carter.
I no. What wasn't Jarvis voiced by Paul Bettany?
Yes.
In the original Iron Man, yes, but I'm talking about the Jarvis in Agent Carter is coming to voice Jarvis in Vision Quest.
Oh, that's what confused me for a second. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, it's
Butler,
weird.
That was
That was the inspiration for AI Jarvis. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Okay, now my brain is putting it together.
And last, but certainly not least, everybody saw it coming, but it's glad to be confirmed. Thomas Shepard.
Yay! Okay, so we get Tommy in this. Nice.
Then they did a Star Wars panel, which nothing really new, except for one thing, is Ashley Poston, who wrote that Kate Bishop book. And various other YA romances, is writing a new YA romance book set in the Star Wars universe called Eyes Like Stars.
Oh, cool.
It will be set a year and a half after Force Awakens, but will focus on completely new characters.
Okay, interesting. There was a romance novel that I read set in the Star Wars universe that took place kind of over an extended period of time. It took place like it through like a bunch of different periods. It followed through the original trilogy all the way up into the like the time after Return of the Jedi, like the in between of Force Awakens. It was called I think it was Star-Crossed, and it followed basically the guy was the male lead was a former Imperial pilot turned rebel, and the girl remained as part of the Imperial Navy, and so they were like, you know, star-crossed lovers. It was really good. It was written by Claudia Gray. Really good book. If you want good Star Wars stuff, I definitely recommend that one.
I've heard I heard people talk about that in the news because they were like, why didn't you just do a sequel to that? But apparently this will be the start of a new initiative to do more like books in the Star Wars universe.
There was also a lot of rumors going around after the Star Wars panel that like Starkiller might be canonized soon, because like Sam Witwer was just talking about how much he would want the character to come back. Filoni's been talking about how he's open to it. They talked about stuff about Ahsoka season 2, which apparently Hayden is super involved in.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you guys saw the end of Ahsoka season 1, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't, you know, Ahsoka's trapped on Peridia, and like she saw Anakin's Force Ghost at the end. So Anakin's Force Ghost is going to be a big part of Ahsoka season 2.
Indeed. But moving on from one galaxy to another, there was Star Trek one, and the one news that I want to point out is Starfleet Academy, which we said that we were excited for, announced a new surprise cast member.
Okay.
Stephen Colbert.
Oh, wow.
Sick.
As the voice of the Digital Dean of Students.
Oh, that's cool. That makes sense.
Yeah. Also, you guys will be happy to know, Interview with a Vampire, which, by the way, has been renamed to the Vampire Lestat for season 3,
Makes sense.
has casted Akasha.
Oh, Akasha? Like the Queen of the Dam, Akasha?
Yes. Oh no. Okay. She has to be like
She's got to be black.
super. It has to be super hot.
They casted an actress, I'm probably going to get this name wrong, sorry, Shyla Atem, lesser known actress. She was Sarah, the black female at the Magic Temple in Multiverse of Madness and
Nice.
also Marvel Zombies.
Cool.
She was also in The Warrior King and Channel Chaser's Deep Cut for y'all. She was actually in The Irregulars.
Oh, the Sherlock Holmes like one
Yeah.
that we covered a long time ago. That's cool.
She played the Tooth Fairy in that.
Side note, she does have some big shoes to fill because, you know, if you guys don't remember, and I don't blame you because that movie was actually kind of trash, but that was the last film that the late great Aaliyah played in before her tragic death.
Indeed. And if you guys check the chat, that's what she looks like.
Oh, cool. They hinted at Akasha already, and it seems like Lestat already has his powers from Akasha in this timeline. From what we saw in season, at the end of season 2.
Oh yeah, it does look like that.
So it's pretty. It's gonna be interesting to see how they play it. It's probably gonna be like a flashback or something. Let me know when the season is about to start, so I can renew my AMC. Because
apparently this is my bad because I missed out on the trailer. But the whatchamacallit, what is it called? The Magic Society group.
I don't remember what their BPRD is called, but yeah.
The TV show about them is starting in October, late October.
Well, I don't really care as much about that as I do about the Vampire Lestat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, but I care more about the Vampire Lestat.
Okay.
I don't want to use. I am already paying for a lot of subscriptions as it is. I don't want. I'm gonna focus on the show I actually care about.
Yeah. Also, more casting news. Critical Role had a panel at New York Comic Con, and they announced a lot of stuff. But the stuff I can say that isn't spoilery is for Vox Machina, a very crucial character named Terry will appear, and he will be voiced by Wayne Brady.
Oh, cool.
Also, Vox, they're continuing to like list a bunch of the things for Mighty Nine as well. Supporting cast, including, we've talked about it off screen, 3 different Disney princesses. Moana, Tiana, and I forgot the third.
It would have been funny if it was Anna. That way, just keep it going.
But also announced at New York Comic Con is playing a very key character, Lucy Liu.
Yeah, this broke my brain when Brian told me about it in our personal chat. I was like, holy shit, the Lucy Liu?
Yep. But also announced at New York Comic Con, Angelica Houston.
Like
Nathan
Broadway.
Fillion.
Oh my God, Angelica Houston, that's huge.
Nathan
Yeah.
Fillion, Tania Miller, which is basically Mike Flanagan's go-to black lady.
Yeah.
Which will be a Flanagan-verse reunion, because previously announced, not at New York Comic Con, joining the show is Raul Coley.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Robbie from iZombie, for those of you who don't know.
Yep. And then also, it's expected Felicia Day. she helped make them, so of course she's going to be in it. Which is funny because it's a Dr. Horrible reunion because Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
And also, last but not least, is Graham McTavish, which the name doesn't sound familiar, but he's been in a lot of stuff that we watch. Most recently, House of the Dragon. He was Sir Harold Westerling.
Oh, cool.
In the Midnight Suns game, he was Johnny Blaze and Doctor Doom.
Ah. Wait, you could play as Doctor Doom in that game? No, you never got to play as Doctor Doom. You fought against Doctor Doom. I was like, I don't remember you getting to use Doctor Doom in Midnight Suns. I remember using Johnny Blaze.
In Castlevania, he was Dracula.
Oh shit, that's huge.
And also the Saint of Killers and Preacher. And he was that evil priest, Father Kinley in Lucifer.
Oh, in the later season, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff that we like. Just
he's just more of a supporting character actor, which nothing wrong with that. We always need great supporting actors.
Which, given the Mighty Nine, I have no idea who he's gonna play.
Yeah.
But the last bit of New York Comic Con news, which is also a bit of casting news, is Invincible. They did show a trailer, which will not be in trailer talk. I will just say.
I was gonna say that one. I was like, there it was. I was like, that. I'm pretty sure that's not con exclusive. I didn't click it, but I was like, I saw it on YouTube.
You can click it if you want it. It's not only does it break one of our rules with being over 3 minutes. It's just Mark and Eve talking.
Oh,
it's a clip.
Oh, okay.
So it's not much, but it was accompanied with some big news.
Okay.
Thrag has been casted.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who they got for Thrag?
Lee Pace.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And also, his haircut looks fucking clean.
I mean, it's got to. Thrag is that guy. He is the emperor of the Viltrumites.
Even though he can call himself that.
I mean, he's if you know, you know. I won't spoil for show-only people.
Which, for those that don't know Lee Pace, great actor, kind of got a little bit of the short stick. He played Ronan in Guardians. He was in that show that I heard good things about but never watched, Halt and Catch Fire.
I've also heard of that. Didn't watch it either.
He's also been in several other things. He was Thranduil in the Hobbit movies. He was in the last 2 Twilights.
I don't think anybody cares.
That's like he was one of the tertiary X-Men type characters that they shoved in at the end. But the biggest thing that he's known for is the criminally underrated Pushing Daisies.
That's a good show.
Yeah, but he's good at playing evil. I'm just glad he's actually going to get to play an actually good evil character, because
and Thrag isn't like a one and done either. He is a very long recurring antagonist all the way throughout, like towards the end of the Invincible series. So Conquest was kind of a one arc, one and done kind of thing. But Thrag is there for a while.
Yep, and I'm just glad to see that he's doing a good villain, because he would have rocked it as Ronan, but
Ronan was kind of just a nothing burger character.
Yeah. I mean, one of the few things that I'll say about good things about Captain Marvel, is that it kind of showed a bit of his possibility of playing a good Ronan, but still.
It's kind of crazy because in the comics right now with Imperial going on and all the stuff with political turmoil within the Marvel cosmos, Ronan is a pretty big player because obviously being the head of the Accuser Corps, he was in charge of, he kind of took an L because he failed at his job to protect Emperor Doric. He thinks Teddy is dead and he failed at his job, so he's out for revenge. Teddy, spoiler alert, Teddy is not dead, and him and Billy managed to get saved by their friends, which thank you for finally bringing these guys all back together. Jesus Christ, it's taken forever.
Which, also, by the way, you aren't the only one that spoiled that Teddy isn't dead. You know who else spoiled Teddy isn't dead?
Who?
Marvel.
Oh?
Because they've already announced that Wiccan is getting his own mini, and it's going to be about him and Teddy coming back to Earth.
Oh, I gotta get that. That's my Bill and Ted is one of my favorite couples in Marvel.
Excellent.
Right?
Love.
But yeah. Okay. Is that it for your shotgun news, Brian? Okay, cool. So that means we can transfer into our next segment, which is, of course, Screen Time. Screen Time is a segment of the podcast where the guys and I all talk about the various rabbit holes we have gotten into over the past week. That can range from anything from other podcasts, movies, TV shows we don't have time to cover or probably will not cover, comics, video games, YouTube videos, and so much more. So I'll go ahead and start. Mine's pretty light. I've mostly been playing Uma Musume as per usual, and our big PvP race for this month, the Cancer Cup, has started. I managed to get into Group A finals for once. My team did pretty good. I'm running for people who care, I'm running a Daiwa Scarlet, Seiyun Sky, and Silent Suzuka team. And the funniest thing happened to me in one of the lobbies I loaded into. I made a joke. I was like, oh my god, the Yuri boost is real. Because I loaded into a lobby that had 2 vodkas in it. Like, 2 different teams that had a vodka on them, and my Daiwa Scarlet absolutely crushed that lobby. And I was like, oh man, the Yuri boost is real, because if you know, you know, there's a lot of Yuri for those 2 in particular, because they have big hate fuck energy.
True. Unadulterated.
Oh yeah, and even their dads get into fights about them. It's like, no, my daughter's better. Like, they're like full on little skits of Agnes Tachyon and Tonino Gimlet, Scarlet's dad and Vodka's dad, respectively, arguing over which daughter is better. And then vice versa, the daughters argue which dad is better. My dad, it's the classic, my dad could beat your dad in a race. Nuh-uh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so there's that. Other Uma Musume stuff. Cinderella Grey has started. The second core is out on Prime Video for those of you guys who want to watch it and are curious where the fuck is it in English. It's up there. Fucking continues to be good. We're recording this on a Sunday, and the latest episode actually just came out, and that introduces us to everybody's favorite Super Freak. Yeah, the first appearance of Creek in the Cinderella Grey anime. So, you know, if you guys wanted your Goo Goo babies, there's your Goo Goo babies. So,
I didn't mention this because in the Cinderella Grey manga, the director has a the latest chapter came out this week, and it revealed that director Akikawa has her own paramilitary group that protects Tracing Academy, which is intense as fuck, but totally makes sense for this world. Absolutely. And on top of that, Ichiro Ryan got jacked.
Mejiro Ryan looks like an 80s shonen protagonist.
Right?
She is huge. Like, I mean, Mejiro Ryan's strong in game, but like she didn't look like that. Mejiro Ryan is like muscle mommy for real. She had muscle mommy energy like in personality, but she is bulky. She's huge. Good for you, Mejiro Ryan.
Yep.
But yeah.
I do know one other thing that you saw, Jay.
Oh yeah, I was getting to that. I was gonna get to that.
Okay.
But last but certainly not least, well, actually before that, I want to talk about something negative that I saw. So I went with my family to see Tron Ares.
Oh, how was that?
So the visuals are cool and the soundtrack is awesome. Everything else is ass. Surprisingly though, Jared Leto is actually a very good lead. It's just there's a lot of stuff going on, and also it does not answer any questions that were left hanging from Tron Legacy. There's one cameo that kind of reminds you that, oh yeah, this is kind of in the same world, I guess, but like they did not give a single fuck. I'm a little upset. Evan Peters was fun as well, but like everything else, just why? You could have just made this into a whole nother movie and not had to, like, why put Tron here if you're not gonna connect it to anything? It was so disappointing, man. So disappointing. To think I was like, oh yeah, when we saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is a cool trailer. This could be on the radar. Yeah, no, I'm not. That's why I didn't even bother suggesting it, even though I saw it. Ass.
Yep. I heard the reviews, which is why I didn't mention it.
Yep. Well, I saw it because I wouldn't have gone to see it by myself, but when you go with the family, your family pays, so it's like, fuck it, I'll go. So yeah, don't watch it. Don't waste your time. But yeah, as Brian was alluding to, something positive. I did check out the first episode of Campaign 4 since Brian told me that this was like completely safe to jump onto because new world, new GM with Brendan Lee Mulligan, and like fucking massive ass cast. This is my first time listening to a Critical Role campaign. Like outside of like watching the Vox Machina animated series and stuff. And I loved it. I thought this was really cool. Now, like, I think the issue, and again, Matt has talked about this, so I'm not gonna go too in depth about it, but I think the issue that a lot of people have with Critical Role, which is understandable, is that a lot of people have misplaced expectations for D&D because they don't realize that Critical Role is a whole ass production and not just a home DMD game, so like you gotta remember that you're not gonna have this kind of production value in your regular ass D&D game.
Yep.
And plus, like, not all your D&D games are gonna be a bunch of trained actors or theater people. So yeah, of course all your theater kids are gonna bring it when it comes to like playing their characters, because that's what we do as theater people. But like, again, overall, like, God, the first episode of Campaign 4 was really good. Love the cold opening. The whole setup with the funeral setting is really cool. I think my favorite character so far is Tyranny. I think Tyranny's hilarious. But man, you want to talk about my favorite character's like entrance scene? Fucking Ashley Johnson's character. I don't remember the character's name, but Ashley Johnson had one hell of an entrance.
Oh yeah,
and it was awesome. I like she brought like a whole new energy to it. I didn't know she could go into like Dami Mami mode, but I'm kind of here for it.
Oh, just wait until you see Mighty Nine.
That actually perfectly transitioned to something else that I was going to mention. I actually just started Mighty Nine like this week. Well, the same week while I was at work. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and at least listen to the first episode, see how it is. Yeah, I like it. So far, so good.
But yeah, Ashley has a similar energy with Mighty Nine.
Nice.
But not as much, because her character in Campaign 4 is something else.
All right, interesting. Looking forward to it.
But
yeah, that's my first official like dip into Critical Role.
Yeah,
my favorite character for Campaign 4, at least starting off, is I think maybe Murray.
Murray's fun.
Yeah.
She's the dwarf with the big tits, right?
Yes.
Like, and I'm not saying that to objectify her. That's how she literally just described herself, is that she has like she makes sure to put her nice rack on display for everybody.
Oh yeah. And when describing the character, Marisha said that she's basically kind of just channeling her mom.
Yeah, I have yet to see episode 1 of Campaign 4 yet, but I will get to it. I'm just busy with other things. October has been busy for your boy.
I gotta say, man, like probably my second favorite character is Laura Bailey's character. Man, you want to talk about like putting the characters to the ringer off jump? We'll not spoil anything, but like I was at the edge of my seat when they had all the stuff with Thimble, and then Travis's character's efforts to help Thimble,
and then her discovering what happened.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That was gut wrenching. I was like, Brennan is really fucking bringing it, and you could tell he's having a blast.
Yeah, like, Brennan himself is like an S tier DM. So
a lot, because what I really appreciate about his DM style, which is what I really want to try, which is what I've always tried to incorporate into it. I feel like I've been successful at parts. Is that like, even though I enjoy building, like making a lot of lore, and he's even mentioned he's like he's enjoyed like creating that fuck ton of lore. Really, what he just kind of lets the characters interact with each other, and like the lore naturally spills out.
Yeah, which is funny though, because sometimes the characters have to create the lore themselves. Like Sam, he openly admitted that he created a whole Bible because he wanted to create a religious character in the New World, so he had to create like the whole religious system.
Oh, the entire doctrine and stuff. Oh yeah, he did mention that he made a whole Bible.
Oh, that isn't cool. It's Sam Riegel, so I knew he would do something above and below.
Sam's character is really funny. It's like he's like your well-meaning hoity-toity. He's like the characters you play, but he's being annoying on purpose.
But see, here's the thing though, is you said that you listened to it.
Yeah.
You didn't watch it.
I did not. Yeah, because I was at work.
When you watch it, they show you like official character art and their stats.
Mm-hmm.
Sam is playing a cleric with a 10 wisdom,
The fuck?
Huh?
like a 16 charisma.
But aren't clerics are clerics charisma casters? I thought they were int casters.
No, they're wisdom casters.
That's what I thought. Or wisdom casters. That's what I thought. That's weird.
Yeah, so that has people thinking, is there more to this character than what's going on?
There has to be.
Yeah, that is odd. But
And
Because
apparently,
it wouldn't make any sense to me if given his wisdom is so low.
yeah, that's very odd. That is very odd. But yeah, his vibe very much reminds me of the characters Tony has played before. Like
Oh, yeah.
to use
Indeed.
like the Pokemon game. It reminded me a lot of his Galarian trainer character. That guy. Don't remember his name.
Yeah, seeing the two of them,
Alan. There we go.
Yeah, Alan.
seeing the two of them interact, kind of like Jay and Tony character
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah. No,
And,
100%. That's why I love Tyranny. Tyranny is hilarious.
Also, I will say that probably the most me character is Alex's character.
Which character is that?
The like young necromancer
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
who is short but 5'11".
Yep, 5'11". 5'11".
The one that Abria's character is kind of like adopted,
Yeah,
which is weird because he's a necromancer.
right?
But I feel like that's what it would be like if I tried to play a necromancer.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, campaign 4 is awesome. I really enjoyed it. Again, like Critical Role, I definitely I understand now that I listen to it. I mean, this is not a Matt Critical Role game, but like now that I've like had a chance to listen to an episode, I understand the criticisms, but I also understand why people really like this so much, especially if you are into theatrics, right? Like it's still like they're still real roles, right, and stuff like that, but they obviously spice up the dialogue and the banter because they're all trained
yeah.
actors.
Also, as you listen to Mighty Nine, you'll see that Brennan has a completely different a DM style to Matt. Which, speaking of, last thing about this, I just want to know initial thoughts of Matt's character.
So Matt's character is the guy with the mask, right?
No, Matt is the asshole,
There were a couple assholes in the game.
the one that went toe to toe with Abria's character.
Oh, wasn't that the guy with the mask?
No, the guy with the mask was Percy.
Oh, okay. All right. So wait.
Percy's character.
Wait. So which character was Matt's character?
The bodyguard to the the widow, who, minor spoiler alert, spit on the dead body.
Right. He spit on the dead body. Yeah. Right. The widow was divorced from the character who passed. Right. Yeah. Yep.
And Matt was her bodyguard.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, like, I mean, obviously, big disrespect off bat, but hell of a first impression. Hell of a first impression. I mean, I've seen Matt voice asshole characters before, so it doesn't affect me for real.
I mean, we kind of just last week talked about it.
Matt actually always voices assholes, so like this doesn't affect me. Like, I know people who probably only listen to Critical Role, and like I know Matt has a reputation for playing nicer characters in CR, but like if you watch anime at all, a Matt Mercer character is usually an asshole.
I mean, in the Pokemon universe, he's the most asshole that a Pokemon character can get.
That's what I'm saying. He voices Spinel. And also, like, even the characters that I like that he voices, like Law's cool, but Law's an asshole. He's nice overall, but he has some asshole tendencies. Like, that's why I like, it didn't really, like, when you were saying, like, a lot of the fandom was kind of, like, shocked by Matt, I'm like, this didn't move the needle for me, because this is kind of tame, honestly. Matt voices a lot of asshole characters, especially the ones that he's, like, taken over for, like, Vic Mignogna. Like,
and I mean, hell, he voiced the most evil character in the Legend of Zelda universe.
He's also done he's also done the Joker before. So like, you can't get more asshole than the Joker.
I don't remember that ever happening, but I can see it.
It was a Troy Baker replacement, because Matt Mercer is we have Troy Baker at home.
Okay, but yeah, I can see him playing evil, because you you see like some of his bad guys, like dude, you don't even know. One of his most evil characters, like just as like an evil person, is in Mighty Nine, and they got fucking Mark Strong to voice him in the animated.
Nice. Oh, finally a role where Mark Strong doesn't get hoed. No, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess Mark Strong only gets hoed when it comes to playing DC characters, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's pretty much it for me. I don't think there's anything else I need to touch on. The major pertinence. I shitted on Tron. There's no music that I've listened to that I really want to talk about. Talked about Uma Musume. No, I'm good. Go ahead, Brian. On to you.
All right. Well, yeah. Sorry, I took over yours a little bit there.
No,
with
you're good.
Critical Role. I been watching Mighty Nine. Speaking about Critical Role, and the show started. No, I've been re-listening to.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I've seen a lot of trailers and stuff come out. Well, I haven't watched them, but I saw a lot of the trailer stuff come out. I didn't know the show started yet. I was confused for a second.
No, the show doesn't start until November.
Okay.
But if you remember a couple shows back, I was talking about how I've been
going back, and
re-listening, and I will say that because I've been listening to it at work sometimes, and I gotta tell you, there was one point where I was trying to hold back tears in front of coworkers. It was them saying goodbye to a particular NPC. I think Tony might know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A very sweet NPC.
Mm-hmm.
And then also a time where I had to like fight not to just crack up in front of my coworkers, and it was because it was an ad read, but it was an ad read where they were quote unquote reenacting the birth of Laura and Travis's kid.
Aww.
Oh man, side note, real quick.
Sam Riegel was writing it.
Real quick side note. Like in pop culture news, which will really date this podcast, I still can't believe that people actually like filmed and streamed like giving birth to their child on Twitch. That is so wild.
That is.
Some folks are crazy, that man.
Yeah, for real.
But jumping to modern Critical Role though, I only just recently started it, the second episode of Campaign 2, but I will say the cold opening for the second episode.
You mean Campaign 4?
Yeah, Campaign 4, sorry. The cold open for episode 2 is a flashback to their war days.
I was gonna watch it when it was live, but like I was like, no, I'm gonna save it for work. Like this is how work goes by fast.
That's all I'll say is that it's a flashback to their war days.
Also, like it opened up on the rebellion. Interesting.
It's Travis, Luis, Laura, and Robbie.
I didn't really talk about it, but I really like Robbie's character. I think Robbie's character's cool.
Oh yeah.
I have a soft spot for like the edgy characters.
Indeed. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's the kind of vibe of character you would go for, Jay, if you ever rolled a ranger.
I could see it.
But yeah, also just typical stuff going on with me, like continuing to play Astro Bot. I did check out the new episode of the first premiere episode of 911 Nashville.
Oh,
it's pretty good. It's definitely very messy.
Was the first episode just all the stuff we saw in the trailer?
Basically.
Wild.
And a cameo from Kane Brown.
Who dat?
What?
The singer. The country singer.
Okay, that's why I wasn't familiar. I was like, okay, cool. I was like,
but weird. But anyway, he's also worked with like Marshmello and like has like pushed into like pop music. But yeah, anyway, it also kind of suffers from one of our tropes that we don't like.
Miscommunication?
No, just everything will be solved if the characters actually talk to each other.
That's within the umbrella of miscommunication, and we will talk about that very soon. Trust me.
Oh my god, yes.
Because there's a little bit of that going on with the secret brother.
Secret brother.
We thought of the same joke.
But it also continues like the outrageousness of 911. So it's still got like that same vibe. They're trying to the main event is that they're trying to save a like concert where the like scaffolding collapsed on people.
Oh shit.
But there's also a tornado incoming.
Of course. Is
which
Nashville
also
even
went-
in like the tornado like area? I don't know my geography, so like
I don't know.
like
but-
I know Kansas is obviously like it's more like Midwest. Nashville, Tennessee doesn't strike me as Midwest. I always thought that was more South than Midwest. But again, my geography sucks, so
Well, like everything that it's like in the middle to the south of the country, that's tornado country. So
like I mean, I'm not looking to 911 for accuracy anyways, but I was just kind of curious. Do tornadoes actually happen in Tennessee?
yeah.
I feel you. But yeah,
Again, I don't
that was-
I don't know geographically where that area is, so that's why I was asking.
there was this super ridiculous moment though where this like 8-year-old was having a birthday and somebody gave her a kite and it like flew her up into the air.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But overall I did like it. It had a hell of a cliffhanger though.
Nice.
Oh.
But anyway, also just on the lighter side, continuing to watch Dropout stuff, like Gastronauts Their Food one, where the challenges were an edible puzzle, a gourmet kids cuisine, and a summer evening when the fireflies would come out.
That one's very.
That is
Yeah.
the thing. The hell?
Yeah, that one, the guy who did it is a very unique individual. What you'd probably know him best as is he's the announcer for Invincible.
Oh.
Oh.
Like the one that says, "Oh, so let's give them their privacy and focus on this other."
Yep.
That guy. But anyway, it was really cool to see. Lastly, Dirty Laundry. Who made a kid cry during trivia? Who lost a TV job because of a mishap with their lips?
Oof.
Oh,
And then
no.
lastly, who had a sexcapade that turned into wrestling?
I feel like that's backwards.
Yeah.
Usually,
You would think.
Usually, it's wrestling that turned into sexcapades.
Yeah.
No.
What?
All right, that one I'm more curious about.
Well, it was two masked lesbians
Okay.
and in a bathroom, and
Were
the
they
main
like-
person telling this.
Were they like wearing like luchador mask or like a domino mask
No,
or like
it was
COVID
just-
mask?
They weren't wearing any masks. Just
Oh, I thought I heard you say. I thought I heard you say masked lesbians. I was like,
mask as in MASC.
oh,
masculine.
masculine. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm glad Tony was with me because I was.
Okay.
I also thought you said mask as in like mask like luchador, like they were
No.
wearing luchador mask and both happened
No,
to.
it was
You
two
may-
masculine. It
Okay.
was two
Okay.
masculine lesbians that were making out in a bathroom.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
I'm with you now.
They thought
Apparently-
that they were pushing one of the people against a wall, but it was really the shower curtain, so
They fell
it
through.
fell
Ah.
and bled, and like also she said that she was getting energy from her the whole night and thought it was like sexual, but really it was just more like hate. Like it wasn't. It was more hate, less hate. Fuck.
Ah.
So when the act finally happened, they kind of like got competitive with it.
Okay, that's odd.
Yeah, but
So it was like a competition to see who would.
This reminds me of my Daiwa Scarlet Vodka Yuri. This happens all the time in my Daiwa Scarlet Vodka Yuri.
I mean,
yeah, it's wild. But anyway, that's it for me.
No, seriously, Tony, it's that classic Yuri of the like the oh yeah, bet you won't. Oh yeah, you don't think I will? I will. I'll do it.
it's that stupidity.
Oh man.
But anywho,
Also, real quick, just the funny joke about all these comics. Anytime I see these in the comments, everybody's like, "Oh, Agnes Digital added again," because the lore within universe is that Agnes Digital is a big fujoshi, and she like ships all the umas, which is why.
yeah, she makes fan content.
Yeah, which like I gotta roll for Agnes Digital because she is us. We
For real.
she's just like me for real. I appreciate Agnes Digital.
Yeah, we love digital.
She's
But
great. But yeah, go ahead, Tony. You're good.
so I am continuing on my Digimon Story Time Stranger journey.
Oh yeah, did you beat it?
Nope, not yet. I am on the side quest Blitz.
Oh, gosh, you're doing a bunch of side quests before you head into endgame. Makes sense.
Because I'm not going to face the final boss if I haven't completed everything.
No, I totally understand that. Especially because most of the times with JRPGs, they lock you out of side quests once you step into endgame territory, so totally makes sense.
Yeah, and you have to do a certain side quest in order to go back in time to actually do other side quests.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you actually have to talk to the server representatives, like I said, because I mentioned them last week with King Drasil, Homeros, and Kunlun. You have to talk to those three in order for you to actually travel through time to get to side quests.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to do that side quest to actually do other side quests when you're at closer to the end game. Full of stupidity, but works out. And you get to see the servers again.
Nice.
And continuing on with Digimon content, I actually watched the first episode of Digimon Beat Break.
Oh yeah, I heard they came out a couple weeks ago. How was it?
Actually really like Beat Break. The first episode, okay, here is, because we have a very analog protagonist in a very future where technology reigns supreme, and it's like a focus on status.
Okay.
So with Beat Break, it's set in 2050, and everyone has this thing called a Sapotama, which feeds on this thing called E-Pulse that every person has. And depending on how much E-Pulse you have is the kind of life you get to live.
So your life is determined by your Tamagotchi? That's crazy.
Yeah, and our protagonist, Tomoro, he is a unique individual where if he touches a Sapotama, it basically copies him, takes all of his information. Planting the information of the person's that originally owned the Sapotama to make it his own information, because that's what happened to a high school girl that ran into him. And the Digimon that are introduced in Daybreak are unique because they are born from the Sapotama.
Okay, interesting.
And the Digimon in this world feed on the E-Pulse of people. Yeah, because Tomoro's partner Digimon, Gekomon, and Gecko is spelled in a way where in reference to the moon.
Oh yeah, because Gecko can mean moon with kanji, with particular kanji. Yep.
And Gekomon has a crescent moon on his head.
Oh, cool.
Which leads to theories that his Mega is Tsukuyomimon.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and we also get to see new Digimon introduced in the first episode, like Haimon or Hyinamon. You see two of those individuals. And the cool thing about Tomoro, he is a kid that wears wired headphones.
Oh, so those are the goggle stand-ins?
No, he is also a glasses kid. But he is a drummer who is inspired to play the drums because of his older brother.
Cool.
Who goes missing throughout the first episode. When he and his brother try to run away from Digimon from the Hyinamon.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Because Tomoro's brother is hiding something from our lead that is pretty important. That's why his E-Pulse is so irregular.
Ah.
Yeah, the mystery is what's going on with Tomoro's E-Pulse that causes other Sapotama to basically become blackened, or no, he doesn't cause the Sapotama to be blackened, but he can corrupt Sapotama to basically only pair with him.
That sounds very Digimon Emperor type shit.
Oh, no. When a Sapotama becomes black, it's because the E-Pulse is irregular in that person. And there's this thing called a chill, where Digimon basically, while they're draining an E-Pulse in a person, they basically freeze a person to the point where they're in a coma. And it happened to the girl that Tomoro interacted with earlier that day. And essentially, but for all intents and purposes, Daybreak is a spiritual successor to Digimon Savers, or how we know it in the West, Data Squad.
I actually enjoyed Data Squad.
Yeah, the head writer Beat Break is worked on Data Squad back in the day.
And Data Squad was the one with the slightly different Agumon, right?
Yeah, the 06 Agumon with the armband.
Yeah, with the armband, yeah.
Yeah, so, and it had a protagonist that would just punch people in the face.
I appreciated that guy. I liked him. Like the cut of his jib.
Yeah.
That's my kind of guy.
And Tomura is a very different person compared to that. Well, as a protagonist, he's a person that's kind of grappling with trying to find a purpose in life, following the beat of his own drum. Because he and his brother live in the slum.
Oh, so kind of like Satellite in New Domino City.
Yes, exactly. But I highly recommend that you watch this particular series because unlike Ghost Game, I think it's going to take itself a bit more seriously this go around.
So I didn't watch it, but I've seen some reviews, some Digimon content creators I followed, and they actually get like I made the Domino City comparison because a lot of people were like, "This seems like it's going to be the 5Ds of Digimon."
It basically is. The overall themes of like the gimmicks of following the beat of your own drum and just kind of having a little bit of the concept of e-pulse is basically your life beat.
Yeah, it all like the whole caste system thing. Very much like it give me a little bit of again 5Ds and like a little bit of Gachi Akuta as well because like you got you got like the different like levels of living.
Yeah, there's this thing in the lore of this show is called the Shangri-La Egg, where the rich people live. Is absurd. Like the egg imagery in this show is insane.
Okay, interesting. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, Karn EX is speculating that the actual digital world, because he's under the impression that the internet looking place that is shown in like, because the beginning of the episode is like a huge fight scene with the group. Before we're even introduced to Tomoro, we get like a cool Digimon fight. And Karn, because there's a lot of like Chinese myth inspired L2 beat break that we might get. Shambhala is the digital world of this series.
That makes sense.
And I hope that's the case because I think it'd be very cool.
And it's also a good tie into the current like Time Stranger because you said Shambhala's a big part of that as well.
Shambhala's not so much connected to Time Stranger, it's that it was mentioned. Because
Kunlun,
being like the host computer for Shambhala, it like Kunlun, King Drasil, who rules over the server that has the Royal Knights, kind of reigns over, which the Royal Knights are also in Time Stranger.
Oh, cool.
Because I forgot to mention that. But Jay, do you know what is awesome that we're definitely going to be seeing in Beat Break that we haven't had in a Digimon series in a very long time?
What is that?
Human villains!
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yeah, and it's like not just one random villainous human motherfucker. It's an entire villain group.
And it's not just a government it's not just a shady government organization like it usually is.
Yeah, it looks like we're like our main cast of characters are going to be fighting against this group of human villains. And it just from like the opening, it's giving that implication, and I am here for it.
Yeah, because from what I remember, Brian read me the summary, and it mentioned like the main characters are going to be like bounty hunters, like digital bounty hunters.
Yeah, because we're introduced to that cast, like the other part of the cast, in the first bit of the episode. Yeah, I am really excited for the show. Episode 2 dropped at some point because I actually looked at, for the sake of our main topic, looking into Crunchyroll, Beat Break's second episode is already out.
Nice.
And another bit of Japanese media, and I can make this as succinct as I possibly can. I have seen the first 6 episodes of Kamen Rider Z.
Cool.
And Tokusatsu J actually has put the first 5 episodes just on their channel without it being like a live thing.
Oh, cool.
So you can actually check those out. And just this kind of, I like Zets as a whole. Basically, it's a secret agent that goes into dreams and solves cases for multiple episodes for one particular case. Like the first episode is him kind of coming into his powers. The second episode, like the second case, is stopping a bomb, like a stopping a bomber. That was his like first official case. His second case is protecting a VIP bride, and now his current case is getting people out of a prison. And all of these like different cases kind of go through different elements of nightmares. That's what the monsters are called in this season.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
And nightmares in this show alone are just kind of terrifying.
I mean, you know, it would be weird if they weren't, considering theming.
I mean, the best way I can describe these monsters are, the first one we're introduced to is based off of guns. Because our protagonist, Baku, is very into spy media, mostly like pastiches of 007.
Yeah.
In fact, his mentor, who is also his bike, only speaks English to him in his dreams. So when this character speaks English to him in the waking world...
It's English?
Like,
It's English?
you, brother.
Oh, I was hoping it was English. I love English.
But Baku as a character, I think, is somebody that Brian would like.
Okay.
So when he's awake, he's kind of this. Here's a much better analogy now that I'm thinking about it. Baku is a character that you would you would really RP in when it came to any TTRPG, Brian. He's a very unlucky individual in his waking world, but in his dreams, he's super cool.
Nice.
But he's always happy. He's just a very happy-go-lucky guy, but the universe, when he's awake, just hates him. Poor man got hit by a meteor and got attacked by sharks.
Oh, that's crazy. Wait, like in the dreams or in real life?
In real life.
That's rough.
Like, when this guy tries to help people, he just, like, the world just says, oh, you try to help somebody? You should need to stop that shit.
Interesting.
But he's always a good guy. And that's the type of character that you really root for and get behind.
For sure.
It reminds me of Brian so much that I recommend that you check this show out too, Brian.
All right, cool.
I still need Brian to at least watch the first episode of Fragrant Flowers Bloom with Dignity so he can understand what a romance of two Brian characters looks like and how fucking adorable it is.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes.
Like, we're gonna cover it for the podcast, but I need you to watch it ASAP so I can hear your thoughts, so you know I'm not just gassing it, because like, oh my god. Like, I didn't mention it because I don't like repeating my screen time stuff if it's just the same thing I've already talked about. But yeah, I'm continuing that, and my goodness, the diabetes.
But you know what? To make things quick and efficient, we need to get a homie hang set up so we can actually get this man to watch it with us.
I mean, tomorrow, well, we are recording. Tomorrow is a federal holiday. We could technically do it tomorrow. Like, the recording of this episode, you know, we'll discuss this during the interim during trailer talk. But speaking of which, trailer talk is what we are going to go to next, and that is, of course, the part of the podcast where our boy Brian here has gathered together six brand new trailers, at least as of the point of this podcast. And this is where you guys, before you of course do the usual YouTube stuff, like the video, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss more content from the Trailers podcast. You pause this video, go down to the description down below, and check out the playlist Brian has prepared for you guys. And once you unpause this video, thanks to the magic of editing, we will have already watched through all of these trailers, and we will give you guys our rapid fire reactions to said trailers. But until then, please enjoy this word from our non-existent sponsor. And we're back. Wow, this was a great batch of trailers. Like,
yeah,
nothing really missed. Probably like the least hyped one was still cool, but like not like, okay, I gotta renew my subscription for this. But yeah, I guess we start with the first one. I'll let you guys take over here.
Well, it's called Journey to the Quest. It started on a YouTube channel called Theater of the Unaligned, where they're another one of those where they do a live play of their D&D sessions, and then they started in-house with their own people, started animating shorts of their adventures.
So kind of similar to that one you showed me before with Chuckles the Clown.
Yeah, Adventures into Avernus. Kind of similar. Aventris, sorry. But it's kind of similar, but these people are more classic D&D, and the other one, they're more like on the comedy side.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But these guys also, they decided, hey, since our YouTube animated shorts are doing really well, why don't we do a Kickstarter to try to actually make a full-fledged pilot? And that was the trailer for the pilot.
Yeah, it looks fun. It really does.
Yeah, I really like how like crisp everything was, and just on point comedy.
But I mean, come on. Why are we uncensoring the hand holding? Think of the children.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Also, I do like the fact that they started in portrait mode to honor the fact that they started off
As YouTube shorts, yeah. And then they expanded later. That was a nice touch.
And everything that they've referenced so far were YouTube shorts
Okay, cool.
that you can go back and you can watch. So I'm hyped for that. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if the Kickstarter will be up by the time that we post this, but it is as of recording. So go check it out if it's still up.
Yep.
We always like to support fellow content creators trying to like go beyond.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, next up, man, I picked the right time to start listening to Mighty Nine
Oh yeah.
because that trailer was sick. Like
And,
the animation looks even better than Vox.
Yeah. Which
yeah.
is funny though, because I probably mentioned this before, but in case I didn't or you forgot, this is also going to be different from Vox because Vox was like 30-minute long episodes with commercials. Mighty Nine will be an hour.
Oh, these are hour-long episodes? Oh shit.
Yeah, Mighty Nine, Vox Machina was like 30-minute, 12 30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Mighty Nine will be 8 1-hour episodes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and oh my god, if you thought that the voice cast for Vox was big,
Right?
because we saw her, the monk's mentor. You recognize that voice?
Nah.
Me not win.
Oh shit.
Yeah, our monk is being trained by
Mulan / Melinda May from Agent Shield
/ Finnick.
from Mandalorian.
Yep, so that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. It just looks really cool. I'm excited. No. Do we know that if they're gonna? My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off there. Do we know if they're doing? Because I know Vox had this weird release schedule. Are they gonna? Do we know if they're doing weekly or if it's a binge or like do we know what's going on there?
I don't know. I think maybe weekly.
I hope so.
I think if I remember correctly, it might be weekly, but with a multiple premiere episode drop.
Oh yeah. I mean, Amazon likes to do that. I know they do that with The Boys all the time, where they drop like the first 3.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm excited. What I was gonna say before is the Mighty Nine is kind of like the whole entire premise of Vox is that it's fuck ups rising to be heroes. The Mighty Nine kind of takes that and amplifies it because
Yeah, they give me much more of a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, whereas like.
Yeah.
Vox was more like a Justice League International, to use like a comic book comparison.
Yeah, indeed. Like you've seen some of it, Jay, when you've watched it.
Yep.
When they start off, they're utter assholes.
Oh yeah. I listened to the first episode. They're all dickheads.
Yeah.
Like.
But they've started to do this with Vox, and it looks like they're doing it more with Mighty Nine. Is they're taking some like liberties to change things up some, but to make it a more cohesive story.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, like with a tabletop story, it's much more like free flow because you don't know what's gonna happen because you roll. I know there's a lot of controversy about like people think that they don't actually roll. They still roll. You see the dice rolls happen on screen.
Yeah, and there's sometimes some controversy when they do dice that are a little too small.
Yeah.
Which you got a taste of that. With,
Yeah, because Laura had the little itty bitty baby dice. I did because when she mentioned it, I went back and I looked on screen. And I was like, oh wow, they are actual. She's like, I got size accurate dice.
Yeah, Ashley kind of had that problem ongoing in campaign 3, where she had a pair of dice that she really liked and would really roll well for her, but were really hard to read because they were so small. But anyway, Mighty Nine seems they are taking some liberties with it, because also one other thing that you've got to keep in mind, which also you'll get a taste of this when you're listening to it, Jay, is they went through a lot IRL when campaign 2 happened. Matt and God, my brain. Matt got married.
Yep, Matt and Marisha. Yep.
Matt and Marisha got married. Laura and Travis had a baby. They changed studios. They changed from Geek and Sundry to their own YouTube channel. And then, on top of all of that, COVID.
Ah.
Yeah.
Where they found a way to like still record during COVID, but what they did was instead of having a studio, they had a warehouse where they each had their own little table that was 6 feet apart from each other.
Ah.
So it still worked, but it was a little harder to get through. And also, they get a little punch drunk because, COVID.
Yeah.
So they went through a lot. Also, Matt openly admitted that while dealing with all that, he, didn't have a vision of the overarching story at first.
Ah.
And there were some changes. Like, there's one evil character that has a big impact on the party that Matt meant to have, be an overarching villain. And the party just rolled really well and,
just took him out?
Yeah. So he openly admitted,
listen, that's happened to me multiple times, so I feel that. So much.
He openly admitted that he's had to adjust his story for Campaign 2 multiple times, and that's why it seems like a little bit disjointed when you listen to it. It's more archy than Campaign 1.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm excited to see that. Now it's time for me to stop hyperfixating ranting, and for you guys to start hyperfixating ranting.
Oh my god.
My God.
Holy shit. I'm glad I saw it came out and I was like, Brian, you better put this on the list. And Brian was like, I got you. Did not watch it, did not listen to anybody talk about it, even though I follow a lot of GOT creators. Man, this looks fantastic. Our big guy is brought to life. Look at him. He's huge.
The legend is here.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
And and I like that he's I know this is weird to say, but I'm glad he's actually tall. I was waiting to see him as a size comparison to other characters. I'm like, oh no, he looks wide bodied as fuck. Okay, cool. It's accurate.
more accurate.
Also,
Yeah, he's Brianna Tar tall.
I mean, he should be because he's her ancestor.
Exactly.
Yep. But yeah, also getting to see Egg and his sassiness. Love him.
Nazi-
Aegon the unworthy or unlikely.
Unlikely.
And they're back
Unlikely.
and forth.
I can choose it. Unlikely. Different there. My bad.
Their back and forth is already great.
Oh yeah, love it. The one complaint me and Tony had was we saw a character that we recognized instantly, but we're like, wait a second, something is wrong here. We had to.
Why is your hair short?
Yeah.
Why is your hair short?
You're supposed to, for those who don't know, who aren't lore heads, we saw Aerion Targaryen, or Aerion Brightflame, as he's known, and he's all the descriptions give him long, flowing silver locks. I saw no flow whatsoever.
His flow weak as fuck.
He's got the smug and the attitude down. Now I want to see, is he gonna breathe fire? We better see him breathe fire. He is the one that breathes fire, right? I'm not mixing that up.
He does drink.
He drinks the
That out.
Yep, to try and breathe fire. Yep.
What was it called again?
I don't remember it either. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I know, fake fan, but you guys know what we're talking about. If you know, you know. It's the whole thing is he's notorious for trying to drink that shit to try and breathe fire because he actually thinks he's an actual factual dragon.
Yeah, he thinks that by drinking. I think I believe it's called Dragon Fire.
Is it green fire? It's
I believe it's called Dragon Fire.
Yeah, I think it's just dragon fire. Whatever, correct us in the comments.
It's I say I believe because I can't remember 100%.
And we don't want to waste airtime to Google, but yeah, it looks really cool. I also just like seeing primetime Westeros at the height of Targaryen rule before the Blackfire rebellions and such. This will be a nice counterpoint to shit that's going on in Hot D.
Yeah.
And January is not that far off. Very exciting.
Wait a minute. They said it was 100 years before.
Yep.
So it would be around either the first or second Blackfire rebellion.
It would be the second Blackfire rebellion because Aegon the Fifth Generation is the one right after the dance. So they've by the time of a knight of the Seven Kingdoms, they've recovered from the dance, and they've lost most of the dragons, which is why Aegon develops this obsession with trying to bring the dragons back, which leads to the tragedy of Summerhall, which leads to the events of A Song of Ice and Fire. Which the tragedy of Summerhall is actually where Sir Duncan the Tall meets his end.
Yep.
Spoilers, I guess, but it's history of a fictional universe. But
Yeah, which from what I've heard, I believe this is only a 6-episode mini.
it is because they're only a handful of short stories, so like it's not like they could build a long form thing. And the short stories take place at different points in time
Throughout Duncan Egg's adventures throughout West.
I think the most recent one was the Winterfell one. Like that was the most recent one that Gurm put out.
Yeah.
And I think Gurm was actually has been heavily involved in this, which is why he hasn't been writing Winds, which is what people have been complaining about. People are like, I've seen the weirdest meme overlap, Tony. People have been comparing Gurm to Golshi. Golshi's anything but training meme. Anything but writing. Anything but writing wins.
Mans did a photo op with the direwolf pups.
Yep. Oh man.
Anything other than the book.
Finish the damn book, Gurm. You don't got much longer for this earth. You're an older gentleman.
Oh, by the way, speaking about him, did you hear about the fucked up thing that happened to him at a con?
Oh, but there are a couple fucked up things that happened to him at a con. Which one?
One that he was doing with Brandon Sanderson?
Oh, yeah, the one where they're like, when are you gonna die? Yeah, that was fucked up.
No, it was when you die.
Yeah, is Brendan gonna write it? Is Brendan gonna write it?
Are you gonna continue?
Yeah. I remember. I heard this one. That's fucked. Which also, I don't want Brendan to write it because Brendan has a completely different style from Gurm, and it would feel weird. I don't know who I would want to write instead of Gurm. Honestly, I don't even think I'd want to read it if it wasn't written by Gurm.
It would have great of a description of food.
Exactly. We would lose our food porn and our lackluster actual porn.
Yeah, exactly. We would get nothing.
Exactly. Who knows? The replacement guy might get it backwards and really be really good at writing smut, but terrible at writing food descriptions.
Oh no. Another ding to Gurm's legacy would be dashed.
Man. But yeah, that is fucked up. I do still hope he finishes the book, but at the same time, he's an old guy, let him have fun. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah.
We are excited.
Really good trailer.
So excited to see this just appear because I love the Duncan Egg stories.
Same.
And to see these adapted, it's going to be lit.
Yep. And also just to see Egg's transformation into this like just little shithead kid into this like reluctant, very strong king.
Yeah, just a good guy king.
Yeah.
But moving on to another series of books that we are just like, all right, Talamasca.
Yeah, the Talamasca, which again, we were talking about this a little bit before in the previous segment. The Talamasca are basically the Anne Rice universe equivalent to the BPRD from Hellboy.
Yeah, when I had mentioned that earlier, I forgot that I had added this trailer.
That's funny.
That is too funny, Brian.
But
it looks really cool, but it's like I'm not interested enough to where I'm like, no, I'll wait for Lestat to buy the subscription, and then maybe while I still have the subscription active, we'll check it out. Maybe.
Yeah. Or like wait for reviews.
Yeah.
Which I know we were talking about the like head woman there. Mm-hmm. I googled it. She looks a lot like several other actresses, but like for a minute there, I thought she was the mom from Schitt's Creek.
I thought it was Haley Atwell in old people makeup.
Yeah.
It's neither. She's most notably known for Downton Abbey.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
But the only people that we know in it are well, believe it or not, she's not really in the trailer, but Maisie Richardson Seller.
From Legend of Tomorrow.
Yep,
Yeah, who played Amaya and
Charlie.
Charlie. I was like, I can't remember the other one's name who took like Amaya's shape.
She's also known for the originals and the Kissing Booth.
Yep.
Also, Jason Schwartzman is in it.
Oh.
Cool.
But anyway, it looks interesting, but wait and see.
Yeah, for sure.
But the trailer was good. It was a good trailer.
Yeah, solid trailer. Just again, there are a lot of we're paying for a lot of subscriptions, and we're not advocating for password sharing, but we'd be lying if we said we didn't do some password sharing to save us some money.
Yeah. I would say one wasn't the best trailer, but it's because it was more of a teaser. Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't really get a vibe for what is it one of those meta-narrative? The thing I took from it seems like it's gonna be one of those meta-narrative movies.
Yeah. It's actually a CD series.
Okay, so it's
it's a mini-series.
So it's probably gonna. It feels like it's gonna be like one of those meta-narrative type things, kind of like what we saw for the Anaconda trailer a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, kinda.
I think that's the whole point of what they're doing with Wonder Man in the MCU.
And it's not gonna be Nathan Fillion, is it?
No.
Yeah. Because Nathan Fillion's already in Guardians and stuff.
Yeah, because we saw who's going to be playing Simon in the MCU.
Yep.
He was Black Manta in the DCEU.
Yeah. And it looks like he's gonna be like a kid who like watched the original movie in the '80s and like wants to play.
Which the original one, seeing footage of that, you know what it reminded me of?
He looks like Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
But also it reminded me of Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. It also has like a Buck Rogers kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
It's a great way to use Simon's classic suit.
Yeah, and but hopefully they don't do the thing that I hate. My least favorite MCU trope is where they always shit on the classic costume. Just like shut up, it's cool. Like, like when they did that with Scarlet, when they did that WandaVision, I was so mad. I was like, really? We're just gonna make these Halloween costumes? It's like, look how silly we look. No, I want you to be green and yellow, Vision.
I will say that it was confirmed that his brother is gonna be in it.
Oh, Grim Reaper?
Yep.
Yeah.
See, it's gonna be weird having Wonder Man and not having Wonder Man connected to Vision, since they're so intricately tied together.
Yeah.
Like the most recent Vision Scarlet Witch series that I read, that came out recently, that actually like had Vision turn into White Vision again, actually was directly dealing with Grim Reaper. It was actually a kind of a direct sequel to Tom King's Visions miniseries, because if you read Tom King's Visions, Virginia, his wife, killed Eric to defend their family, and so Eric basically made a deal with an eldritch god, Gargantos, aka Shimgorath, even though we can't use that name no more. He made a deal with Gargantos to basically come back and give them Wanda and Vision souls, but Wanda was too powerful for that shit, and they worked together, beat Grim Reaper, and basically sealed Gargantos Shimgorath in a bottle, and they got to have this, like, it reminds me of the Capaldi episode with like the last goodbye he has with River, where they got to live out like their 100 years of life together, and they actually got to have their marriage, kids, a whole shebang. They got to live it within a couple seconds and before they stepped into the real world. It was very sweet, very nice. It was a nice little bit of closure for those two. But yeah,
because that was a moment where it was like, we only have 1 week left, and it's like, how long does a week last in this planet? 3 years. Oh, you asshole.
Yep. Yeah, it's very similar to that. It's like, well, but Wanda was like, yeah, we're only gonna be here for like 10 minutes. It's like, well, how long? They're like, well, this is a different dimension. How long is 10 minutes? Oh, about 100 years. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird. It's weird to not have Wonder Man connected to Vision and Wanda anymore, especially because, again, Wanda had that weird love triangle with them, and like Vision's brain patterns are no longer based on Simon.
Yeah, I will say that similar to WandaVision, this does look like it's also incorporating lesser used MCU characters.
Yeah.
Because you got Ben Kingsley's character,
Yeah.
the fake Mandarin,
Fake Mandarin.
but also
Trevor, that's what his name is. Trevor Slattery.
yeah, Trevor, but also Agent Cleary, who was the damage control guy who first started in Miss Marvel, but then was in No Way Home.
Yep. And then like, so do you think Trevor's buddy from the Shang-Chi creature is gonna be there too?
The Hundun.
Yeah, because he got to take it with him. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
maybe. I don't remember what he named the guy, but he named it. I don't remember what it was.
But it looks interesting from the teaser.
Yeah, listen, the latest Marvel projects have been pretty good. I haven't seen Iron Heart for myself, but Tony's given it good review, and I trust Tony on it.
Exactly.
And we like the zombies.
And lastly, jumping from one comic adaptation to another, Bat Fam.
Yeah.
This looks interesting.
It looks fun. It definitely feels like it's super goofy. It feels more like a kid's show. It's got like that kind of Captain Underpants art style.
Yeah.
I'm confused as to why the kid is also in a Batman costume and not in a Robin costume.
Yeah.
His code name is not Robin in this universe.
Oh.
Okay.
It's Little Batman.
Oh, little Batman.
It's
That's adorable.
this is a spin-off of
Is that from the little? Is that this is the Little Gotham. This is Little Gotham.
yeah.
That's why the art style looks familiar. I've seen the Little Gotham comics before. They're fucking adorable.
And they did a Christmas movie.
Ah.
God.
Yeah, Little Gotham is adorable. I've seen a lot of those. I'm thinking about like I'm gonna start buying a bunch of like all ages kids comics to read to my niece and stuff. So that's actually on my list.
Yeah, but the supporting cast looks interesting.
Also, he mentioned Selena, so I'm wondering if Catwoman is like is that Little Batman's mom? Maybe.
I do not know, but I just googled it. The movie is called Merry Little Batman.
Ah, nice.
It came out of December of 2023.
Oh, so it's only a couple years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks fun. It looks like a lot of fun. I don't know who the fire character is.
That's Volcania.
Oh, from like Superman the Animated Series?
Yep.
Oh.
Also, the one chick is Alfred's grandniece. NOC.
Okay, because I was confused. I was like, that's not Julia. Everybody forgets about Julia.
Yep.
Poor Julie.
Indeed, but Julie might be her mom in this version.
Well, you said grandniece, so probably not. Probably
Oh yeah, that's right. So Julie might be her aunt.
cousin or aunt, something like that. But yeah.
Anyway, and also Man Bat is a main character. He looks more like what's his face from 3000.
Yeah, it reminds me. His design looks a lot more like Damien's pet Man Bat, Goliath, who because Damien has his own pet ninja man bat named Goliath, and he's cool. But it seems like it's Kirk Langstrom, but like goofier.
And old as fuck.
I mean, he is a pretty old man.
But this seems like an interesting dynamic. We're comic fans, so we're not opposed to weird reimagines.
See, like, people, like, this, I think, will have a lot better reception than a Teen Titans Go. Because I think Teen Titans Go got off on the wrong foot because they used the same exact voice actors and the same, like, animators, but they, like, toned it down, and the original was super serious. This is its own thing. Its source material was already goofy, so I think people will be more open to giving this a chance.
Also, interesting choice to have Luke Wilson as Batman.
Right? Also, I still want to say, like, if you want to animate a more comedic Batman-related series,
Yes.
give us Wayne Family Adventures.
Yes, please.
The chin on this Batman.
Yeah, Peter Griffin would be fucking jealous. Batman could team up with the Crimson Chin with how he's looking there. say. But yeah, no, seriously, give us Wayne Family Adventures. That shit is hilarious, dude.
And also wholesome.
I still think it's like one of the funniest things. I still enjoyed like doing our fan dub of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Tony's Damien is great.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Still my favorite moment. I bring this up every time we talk about it. Is the fucking Duke on a date? You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Yeah, because I think our best voices were Tony, Damien, Jay, Tim, me, Stephanie.
Yep, and then the surprise sleeper hit of Jordan as Batman.
Oh yes, Jordan
as Batman was great. It's just like him just seeing all his kids just not liking him at all. Just like getting all really Stephanie Green Arrow.
Yeah,
we're literally same thing but better. But are you blonde though? God damn it! Not dye for the last time, Steph. Not dyeing my hair. Oh man.
My hair.
Exactly. There's no point, Stephanie. He's wearing a cow.
but anyway, so talking about one surprising wholesome thing to another.
Yeah, now let's get to our main topic. All right, so I want to start off first with like letting Brian have the floor because Brian, you were very much like Pokemon. You're the newest to this franchise. We dragged you into it. What were your thoughts on like the first season? What did you think of the romance and stuff like that? And then what were your general spoiler-free thoughts for season 2?
Initially, it's a cute, fun, like very slow burn romance, very slow. But I really like it. Also, the thing is I have dabbled into cosplay myself, so I know some of the perils and like behind the scenes stuff.
See, and that's why I think this is one that I wanted first to cover. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Brian. But like all three of us love to cosplay. Like we all have cosplay, at conventions and stuff. And so like we especially relate to this. And this is all about like nerdy passions and stuff. And like if you're listening to us yap for over an hour, we are passionate nerds.
Yeah, and like the main character also comes from a place of like being ridiculed for it, which I think we all have experienced that once in our life.
For sure.
But so about learning to like accept himself, but also falling for this girl, thinking that she's like above him, like he's not like I guess worthy to be with her, and her like inner monologue of like actually similar things where it's going through her head and she's overthinking, and then you get to season 2 and all that stuff that I said more so
gets amplified by like 100.
Like they even like address the like biggest part of cosplay that I was into, which nobody really talks about
prop
much.
making, yeah.
Well, not only that, but also OC cosplays.
Yep.
Because I really like OC cosplays, even if it's just like within an established universe.
Oh yeah.
Because you get like the extra creativity of like, because you got to remember we're like writers first here, so it's like that writer creativity but brought to life.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I think it's really cool. I also appreciate like this. Also, one of the things I'm looking forward to the most is seeing how Brian is going to cook with this thumbnail, because there are lots of options. Lots of options. I love this series because this series is like, it's deceptively edgy. Like, on the surface you think this is your Gooner bait edgy type of anime where it's like unrealistically this like super hot girl falls in love with the loser protagonist, but no, it's actually just really wholesome. The romance is actually very well built up. They each have their own unique insecurities. They're both into bricks, so like it's just really fucking cute. It's super wholesome. Like, yes, there's edgy moments in here, but like Marin is never portrayed. They don't ever shame Marin. Like she enjoys the skimpy. Like they never try to sexualize her for real. I mean, like there's like zoom ins and the as we call them, the thank you cameraman moments. But like it's never like. They never like play too much on sexualizing Marin. She's enjoying what she does. She likes looking good. She likes,
There's even a whole multi-episode arc where she isn't cosplaying at all.
where she actually is just a photographer, which is really cool. Again, this season I think is really cool because they expand the different like areas of cosplay that they cover. We'll talk about it later. But Tony, moving on to you. What are your thoughts on My Dress Up Darling? And spoiler free, or obviously your thoughts on season 1, and then spoiler free thoughts of season 2.
The first season is just pure diabetes, but in this season alone, it upped the dosage.
Oh yeah.
It has the typical romance tropes of like, oh my god, you dumb children.
Yep.
Please communicate, but my god, you're still cute.
Oh yeah, like there's I love the term Brian used in the text messages. Brian was sending me back and forth. There's a lot of romance edging going on with this season. Yeah. And it's mostly Marin chickening out, and I'm just like, girl.
Weak as hell.
Yeah. She's like, Gojo, especially at the end, it was like, Gojo, can you take a selfie with me? It's just like, God damn it! Just say the thing!
You want to say the thing? Open your mouth and say the thing!
Yeah, it's, cause meanwhile you got his monologue where I like her, but I know I'm not worthy of her.
And then she's just like, I like him, but I don't want to make things weird, which, I mean, we've all been in that situation where we've liked a friend and you don't want to make it weird by admitting you like the friend because you don't want to make the friendship, like, ruin the friendship. And yeah, everybody's been there, but we can also admit that when we were in the situation, we were just dumb and should have just said something. And so we're all kind of projecting like, don't be stupid. I've made this mistake. Just say something. Yeah.
Use the words. And also, like, side characters, new and old, just come into this beautifully animated show, man, and just make us happy.
My favorite character from the manga is finally introduced in this season. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about him next when we talk about season 2 spoiler stuff. But yeah, I'm a manga reader. I watched the first season when it came out, and I could not wait. So I was like, fuck it. Read the manga. I really like the manga. I think the manga's great. I know people complain about the ending, and I also have some complaints about the ending, but it's more so that like we kind of rush to the ending instead of like, you spend all this time slow burning, and the time where we actually want you to take your time, you just zoom. But like, we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think this anime is beautifully animated. Both sub and dub are fantastic. Obviously, my preference is more towards the dub, just because I'm a big fan of Amelie. She's one of my favorite one of my favorite VTubers and one of my favorite cover artists, and I think she just does a great job of capturing Marin's voice, especially because Marin is the Gyaru type. So like the dub, adding a lot of the American slang and like mannerisms fits a lot more. Like, yeah, I prefer to watch romances that have Gyarus in dub more so than sub. Like, Tony will remember this one. This was one of our favorites back in the day. My Best Girlfriend's a Gal. Remember that one? That one had a great dub.
It totally was.
Man, I wish it had got another season. How was it?
But those proportions were like, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, especially Nene. Man, Nene was ridiculous. That was Jordan's favorite character.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so there's not really much else we can say about Dress Up Darling spoiler free. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Marin is 100% best girl material. She is like 100% waifu. Like, I remember when this first came out, Darth was like, oh, she's probably just the flavor of the month waifu. You guys aren't in the room. I'm like, no, dude, I really like her. And she's one that stuck with me. Marin's one of my favorites.
Yeah, also S tier performance from our girl Ama.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that moment where she has to like code switch.
Yep. Oh man, it's just so fun. We're not going to talk about the whole season, but I am going to highlight like my favorite arc and just different stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and jump into spoilers now. So if you have not seen My Dress Up Darling season 2, get a Crunchyroll subscription, watch it. It's great. Definitely gets a Channel Chaser seal of approval. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So fucking Ayame. I'm gonna start here. My favorite character, the cross player, Ayame, super sweetheart. love him. He is the best. He's just so goddamn sweet, and I love that like we get these older cosplayers that are like an example for our teenagers to be like, oh, okay, so this is still cool. Like this isn't something you just grow out of. Which is, you know, that's something like I've talked to my niece about. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. So like you could still like. I'm like, bro. I was like, you know, I actually, you know, had this conversation like last week with her. I was like, dude, I'm 31. I still love it. You've seen my room. It's nothing but anime posters, figures of half-naked ladies. Yeah, no, you're good. You can like this for however long you want. You could be old as fuck and still like this stuff.
Oh yeah, which it was cool to see them talk about like the people that are even older than them. Because I mean, go to a convention and see.
Oh yeah,
like you've got these guys that are like in their like 50s that are making like these like Autobots or like
yeah, I've seen
like Space Marines.
There's like a local like Mandalorian chapter in my area, and these older guys, they make these great like full sets of Mando armor. It's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, years back, went to Western World Portland, participated in a cosplay contest. The dude that won cosplayed as Galactus.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and my man's armor was lit.
Nice. But yeah.
Yeah. I recently saw like, I don't know if it was him or another person that did that, and this chick that I follow, she was dressed up as Rival's Sue.
Nice.
And they took a photo together.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Oh man. But yeah. Ayame's story is just so sweet. I loved like hearing it, and like, you know, also just the tricks to because I'm like, man, cosplaying is hard enough as it is. Cosplaying is a different gender. That's got to be extra tough. You got to find all the padding and tape and like that's got to be
hide your beard.
Yep. Super complicated.
Yeah, which I've heard some of that following people online, but
yep,
to see it here was good. Also, I like the kind of like social norm plot twist that every time somebody heard that he was a dude, they were like, "Holy shit, that's sorcery!"
No, I mean, because that is honestly the normal reaction within the actual cosplay community. It's like, "Oh my god, you're a wizard."
Yeah, it's like, "Oh my god, that is so cool."
Cause like he's so fucking cute. Like,
yeah,
and also like his story paralleled Gojo's.
Yeah, and Juju's as well, and Juju's.
Yeah.
Which it was really nice to see Juju come back as well, and her like tall, big titty little sister.
Yeah.
Yep.
My favorite.
Kind of like,
Go ahead. My bad.
If you were going to talk more about him, go ahead, because I was going to transition to a different character.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say real quick that my favorite arc. Like to continue with the crossplay thing, my favorite arc of the season is the President Ray Cultural Festival arc, where Marin dresses as President Ray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we also
so good.
We also find out that one of Gojo's homies is really into the J drama version of that shoujo manga.
And I felt very personally attacked during that arc, because like all the people were like, "Don't overwork yourself, dude. You're good at this. Go ahead and do that. Don't worry about the social norms and us. We've got this covered."
Yep.
And he's like, maybe asking for help isn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah, that's a personal weakness of mine. So I felt personally attacked as well.
Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say that also. His story, Anime?
Ayame, yeah, I think it's Ayame. Yep.
Kind of like opposite, like juxtaposed real well with another one of my favorite new characters, Akira.
Oh, Aki! I love Aki. Aki is so fucking cute.
She's just this stoic prop maker this whole entire time.
And the plot twist is she's been squeeing internally.
Like, relatable girl.
100%. Like, honestly, that's how I would feel if I went up to somebody like Jess. Like, if I ever got to meet Jess in person, I would feel like I'd be like that. Not even in like a oh my god she's hot way. Like it's just she's so cool. Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
Like yes, she's hot, but like I also like am just a fan of how cool and fucking goofy she can be.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Which is why I really appreciated that she dressed up as my Horse Oshi during the Uma Musume photo shoot that she did. She was Rudolph, and she punned it up. Mad respect.
Nice. Yeah,
funny.
I remember that. It had a lot of online.
Oh yeah.
Even people that you wouldn't exactly expect, like Emery.
No, I expected because Emmy was playing Umusume heavy. She's big into the game, and she loves Rice Shower, so Rice Shower made perfect sense.
Well, I mean, personality-wise, also that makes sense.
The funniest shit is they did like an actual race at that convention, and like everybody's like running their ass off, and the one chick who's dressed as Haru casually strolling in the back.
Nice, but yeah. Also, Aki, horrible backstory.
Right? Yeah. Like I mean, I've had kind of a similar experience. It's not to the same extent. But when I was in college, like I got a lecture about spending my money on comic books at the age of like 12. I think I was like 22, 23 at the time. It's like why are you still buying so many comics? It's like and I thought like I thought my dad would understand. He's like, yeah, but I eventually stopped. I'm like, yeah, but like I don't know, man. Maybe we're different. I still like reading these. He goes, yeah, but the shit never ends. I'm like, I kind of like the consistency of always having something to check out. It was a back and forth, but I related to that.
At least you weren't a teen whose parents threw it away.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off. That personally pissed me off because I'm like, do you know how expensive manga is? You should at least donate it.
Yeah, I've definitely like I personally haven't dealt with that, but I've heard stories about it. Like I think my mom would have been a bigger nerd if she was born in a different time, because she's the one that I get like my like nerdy tendencies from. Like still to this day, she will. Like, she told me, like, just the other day, that anytime she's, like, feeling unwell, she'll just watch an episode of Supernatural. And she's watched it, like, completely through, like, 5 times.
That's a lot of seasons. She's seen the whole thing 5 times?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's one of the, mostly, she just watches true crime and Supernatural.
Gotcha. But yeah, so I totally get Aki's story. I mean, there are a lot of people like that and I always hate hearing hearing these kinds of stories. Like it breaks my heart when like you hear like people like who are like getting back into cosplay or doing cosplay for the first time, like, oh yeah, I loved comics and stuff as a kid, but then as I got older, I felt like I needed to move on and grow past it. But then I realized, no, you're never too old for this kind of stuff. And I mean, that's the point, right? Like, you're never too old. I love that moment from Aki where she's just secretly getting the little the gachapon
thing.
Yeah, the gachapon,
and her classmates come behind her, and she has that slow shit,
and she's like, oh no, my life is fucked. Just like, oh my god, you like this thing too? That's so cool.
Yeah.
Which I actually had a kind of similar experience. Like when I was in college, I had, for no particular reason, like I don't know what possessed me, but I think it was because I had just done a tournament at my local card shop, and so I left my cards I left my deck in my backpack, and like I was studying with a group of friends, and like I pulled my deck out on accident to just try and clear my bag to try to find my textbook or whatever. It's like, and they're like, oh, you play Yu-Gi-Oh? And I was like, I'm not, no. It's like, no. They pull out their cards, like, you want to duel? It's like, oh shit, bag. But yeah, so like I relate to that kind of thing. And
I was just saying, that is a good feeling, like when you find a fellow nerd in a surprising
Oh yeah.
Like that's like how my IRL D&D group started, because we all met through work, but then we realized, oh, you like playing D&D? Cool, let's get together.
Yeah, man. Like, I think one of the coolest things that like Dread Up Darling really does a good job of showing is like the resonance people have with characters. Right? And
Yeah.
why cosplay is so cool is because you get to step into that character's world and get to be that character. And especially if a character means a lot to you, like, you know, say like like Luffy for me, or even Law, or like, you know, any of the like handful of characters that I like. I still haven't done a Dick Grayson cosplay. I will do it. That's one of my like bucket list cosplay goals.
I don't know if you can see it now because I think my TikTok got removed, but one that really hit for me, which is one of the few times that I actually like cosplayed an established character, was Peter B. Parker.
Oh yeah.
From Spider-Verse.
Yep.
Where he's the more like down on his luck and like really suffered the Parker luck Peter.
Yep.
But he's still putting himself together for this kid and like trying to like be a better person.
Although
be the Peter Parker that we know and love.
Although I still feel like bringing your kid into a battle was not a good idea, Pete.
Now, you
Like-
notice I said into the Spider-Verse, not across the
Yeah,
Spider-Verse.
I'm just wanted to bring it up because I'm just like,
I know.
MJ might have a point here, buddy. You don't bring your baby into battle
Yeah.
in a baby Bjorn. Also, why does your baby have a mask?
But I will say, seeing that baby kind of fuck with Miguel
Right.
was very cute.
Yep.
And one of my personal cosplays that I like to do every so often when I actually go to conventions is Detective Dojima from Persona 4.
Oh, fucking! You cosplay Uncle Dojima? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Every day is
Nice.
great at your Junes. I could totally do a Walmart Yosuke cosplay at some point. Borrow a Walmart vest from somebody. Put Junes on it.
And I could totally do, what's his face?
Describe said character.
The detective? The one
Adachi?
with the green jacket one?
Oh, green jacket detective.
Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking of Phoenix Wright.
Oh yeah, no, you're thinking Phoenix, right? Yeah, no, that fucking goober, that guy. I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least you weren't trying to be Larry Butts.
Yeah. No.
No one wants
No one-
to be Larry Butts. But yeah, but yeah, Aki's little arc was really good and super cute, and just her fucking squeak.
Oh my god.
But also, her friends knew exactly what was going on.
Yep.
They're like, oh no, oh no.
Like those are real homies right there.
Yeah, she's like, no,
It is
like Marin, I don't think you understand. You're like her Oshi. You're her best girl. She's like, oh my god, really? She's like, oh my god, you don't know how much of an honor this is. That's so cool. And then she's like, please let me go. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
But even Goji got in on it, and he's like, come over here.
You gotta get
What's
this.
that?
You gotta get into a safe distance. She's crying too much.
Yep.
My favorite joke, even though it comes from the misunderstanding trope, is like when Marion thought that Gojo was trying to fuck. Meanwhile, my man was doing the exact opposite. He goes, it's too indecent to sleep over, but if I don't sleep, it's not sleeping over. It's just hanging out all day.
Yeah.
Also, yes.
So my man
Also,
discovered
side note,
Monster
I
for the
see
first
you-
time.
Yeah. I see you there trying to, use monster without saying monster.
Right?
Oh my god.
Off-brand Monster.
Yeah.
Like, it was clearly Monster, but you know what would have been you know what would have been really funny
What?
is if on the Monster can they had like a anime mascot that looked like a pastiche Astolfo.
Oh god. Yes.
Tony gets that joke.
But I do like how she was so worried and so all of this, and then she falls asleep and she goes to confront him to say, how dare you make me think all this, and then she walks in and he's just completely utterly traumatized.
He was just like, oh my god. The jump scare. Oh man.
Because that game, holy shit.
I mean, that's a typical Japanese horror game.
Yep, definitely reminded me of Doki Doki.
No, I was thinking more like something like Alone in the Dark, or something like that. One of those like precursors to like Silent Hill and RE. Which
Well, no, the reason why I said Doki Doki.
because it's a visual novel. Yeah.
Well, also it starts off as cutesy and then
Yeah.
a dramatic turn.
Yeah, with the whole yep. Nobody ever saw that. Nobody saw the Sayori thing coming.
Yep.
I mean, maybe Monica.
Monica.
Just Monica.
And also that moment where it raids your Steam account
Yep.
and calls you out by name.
Also, I saw a meme. I don't know if it's a real thing, but apparently, like, there's maybe an update to where, like, if you have the Me Side game, which is kind of like a spiritual successor to Doki Doki, because it also is kind of like a yandere inside a game kind of thing. Well, like, if you boot up Doki Doki, she mentions like, "Oh, you're cheating on me with another girl." I don't know if that's just a meme edit or if the creator of Doki Doki actually patched that in, but if they did, good for them. But yeah, I really love that arc. I also just really like seeing Juju again.
Yeah.
And like her just being the best big sister ever. She's like, I hate horror games, but my little sister loves them.
Yeah.
And I want to make her happy, so I'm just gonna fucking don't look at it.
And then here comes Gojo with
Yep, Gojo just splashing the blood all over the cake.
Yep. Right in front of her.
Yep. Oh man, that was so good.
Yeah. Yes, it was. That whole arc was great. Also, Goji got like it's okay to be a nerd.
Gojo, Brian. Think of Jujutsu Kaisen, but like, you know, less Riz.
Yeah, Gojo with like it's okay to be nerdy. It's always cool to see him do that because it shocks him every time. But
my favorite thing is again from the Present Ray arc. It's just his homie like realized that it's like, oh, it's okay for me to like shoujo stuff. It's like, yeah, dude, shoujo's awesome. I was just over here like, yeah, I love shoujo manga. I honestly read more shoujo than I do shonen sometimes.
Yeah,
because you get way more emotionally invested in shoujo manga.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Which also sometimes it'll surprise you with like how actiony it can get. Because My Happy Marriage.
My Happy Marriage does get pretty intense. Like Fragrant is more like social tension and drama.
Yeah, I assumed.
But like, you know, it still gets pretty intense, especially when you think of it from like teenager scale. But yeah, man, and also Marin killed that cosplay of Rei-sama. Those girls were fucking going insane.
They were fiending.
They're
Also, I love when they brought it back up, and it's like, you've got to show me pictures, and it's like,
I didn't have time to take any selfies, and we weren't allowed to film or, you know, take pics at the event. It's like, no! Oh man, like those girls at Martin school were acting like Bao every time she sees a werewolf.
Which I do gotta admit that in-universe story. Oh my god!
I know, I want to watch that.
Yeah,
like it's such an interesting concept.
Where it's a harem anime, but one of the like options.
It's a reverse harem with a Yuri option.
Yes.
What? I mean, that's
crazy.
That happens, but it's very rare. Usually, it's a reverse harem with yaoi. That's usually where it goes.
But I will say that, yeah, that's one other thing that we hadn't talked yet. But love about this show is like all the in-universe material is so fascinating.
Yeah, right. Like, I want to play that game. I want to watch that show.
Like, I also want to watch that dumb Power
Yeah, the Magical Girl series that Juju loves so much.
That like Totally Spies meets Powerpuff Girls.
It looks like fucking. The art style looks kind of like panty and stocking. I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, all the in-universe stuff looks dope. Honestly, I especially want Rei-sama to be a thing. Like it hits all my favorite tropes, and it's so interesting too because she's like disguising herself as a boy, and like it's just, you know, obviously she fits the prince archetype that's very common in a lot of Yuri. I read a lot of Yuri. I'm not gonna hold you. I like Yuri.
Which also, one other thing that we hadn't talked about is touched upon with the in-universe like material stuff is their ability to switch animation styles.
Oh yeah, really well done.
It's great,
and all
like,
of it looks so dope.
their own unique animation style where they like do the zoom outs where people's faces are blank. Also, their random but seamless incorporation of 3D.
Yeah.
Like when Mari was doing the scarf photo shoot.
Oh man, and also like there's just so many other like small little cute moments in this season too. Like Marin's when Marin got sick, that was so fucking cute.
That was so good.
So fucking cute, so fucking cute, and that was top notch voice acting from Amma. Cause like it's just her. It reminded me a little bit of like when Kaguya-sama did this exact storyline, and we got like it felt like Marin was channeling a little bit of her own inner Aho Kaguya. Aho Kaguya is the best. Love Aho Kaguya.
Absolutely.
But like him not only cooking her that, but then like breathing on it when it was too hot.
And
her just like in autopilot.
And again, her very much like Kaguya, since she's sick, she's more blunt with her feelings, and she's like, "Stay with me."
Yeah.
And I'm like, see, just see what happens when you use your words, you dummies.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that moment where it's like her friends come over to check on her, and he's like, "Oh no! What if they see me? What are they gonna think?"
It's like, yeah,
so
but
he goes out on the balcony.
It's like, oh come on, man.
And he's like, "I hope I don't get a cold."
And he gets sick.
He does.
Yep, that was adorable. So fucking cute.
But then they immediately cut to the aquarium scene. But they let you know in captions they're both better now.
Yep. So good. So good. I love this show. It's just so sweet, so wholesome.
And like none of the like supporting characters, tertiary characters seem like they're one note.
I also appreciate that there is no rival in this series.
Yeah.
Like,
because also at several times you could see like in the hands of a lesser person how this could easily be a like harem or reverse harem.
Yeah, because like I remember when I was first reading it, I thought Juju might also be into Gojo, but no, she just really admires his work. I also appreciate that all the side characters are all rooting for them, and it's just like, so that's your boyfriend, right? You guys clearly like her hairdressers just want all the tea. It's just like, love them.
It's like, we're not together in the karaoke room. We're not together. Leave. It's just a shame. They'd be a cute couple,
right?
Everybody wants them to be together, but they're just idiots about it.
I know! It's so, like, it's frustrating, but it's not frustrating in the way that most, like, the will they, won't they's are. It's more frustrating because it's not just one person being an idiot, it's both of them, but but you give it more of an excuse because in will they, won't they's, it's usually grown-ass adults, and so it's just like, alright, you have no reason. But, you know, as a kid, you overthink things a lot.
Yeah, because that is one of the things that you don't realize, like, even just because of how these characters operate until you see them with the adults, and the adults remind you, oh shit, they're teens.
Yep. It's like, oh wait, I'm their age, not Marin and Gojo's age. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh man, when you're the age of the aunts and unks in the anime now.
Yeah.
And I love that shit because that was one of my favorite things. Is like when Juju was talking about how it's like she's so thankful to have older cosplayers to get advice from and stuff. And it's like, whoa, we're not that old. Because like that's how I feel with my niece who is a younger anime fan. You know, I'm recommending stuff and she's just like, man, I'm so glad I've got somebody older to give me such good recommendations. I'm like, whoa. I'm not that much. She goes, you're my mom's age. Yeah, but your mom's not that old either. I don't care. Not that old. Shut up, child. Don't sass me.
Overall, this is a very cute show.
Yeah, it's a very, very cute show. All right, so with that being said, final thoughts and ratings. We'll start with Brian, then Tony, and end off with me.
Huh. This is weird. I'm thinking about the rating, because I'll have to check the spreadsheet, but yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be. I will tell you, it's a repeat score for me. If that helps.
yeah, because I think it's gonna be third week in a row like given this same exact score, but it's like how I genuinely feel about this season as a whole.
Listen, it's so fucking good. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed.
I think, yeah, overall, I give it a 9.5.
All right, I feel like this is gonna be unanimous, so we'll just go through. Tony, also 9.5.
I'm probably going to say that it's a solid 10, brother.
Oh, you're going 10. Interesting.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, no, then I agree with you, Brian. No, I'm going 9.5 because of, well, just, again, as you said, the romance edging, even though it's what I expected because I've read the manga. And
Yeah.
But, like, it doesn't make it any less frustrating, but not frustrating to the point where I can take a full point, but that 0.5 feels right. But this show is it's very good, and I need more wholesome in my life. So, like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
I can't bring it down to like an 8. So yeah, 9.5 feels right for me. But all right, so that brings us to an end for this week's episode. Nice wholesome goodness, quick little conversation. Hope you guys checked out my Dress Up Darling as well. It's a beautiful show, and I cannot wait to see what Brian cooks up for this thumbnail. There are a lot of good options here. You could even go spooky with it because it is October. Who knows? I'm excited to see what he comes up with, folks. Let us know what you thought of the thumbnail in the comments down below.
But next time,
Yeah, Brian, tell the lovely folks at home what they can expect next time on the podcast.
well, we're going a little less wholesome, and also our like animation marathon.
Finally ends here.
Yeah, because we're heading across universes, and yes, I said universes if you know the plot of the show. But we are covering Peacemaker, the second and maybe final season.
Do you really want to taste it? Too bad we can't. Too bad we don't show video of ourselves anymore. Because I would have totally tried to do a choreographed dance number opening.
Oh God!
You're lucky. You guys are lucky. This is only audio. I would have totally forced him to do it. Tony would be down. I would force Brian to do it.
But anyway, we're gonna do the next chapter of the DCU, Peacemaker Season 2.
Very excited for this. It's going to be a lot of fun. A little bit of a total whiplash from talking about the super wholesome show to, you know, Peacemaker. But regardless, I think it'll be fun. So until next time, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.